Deshpande Foundation started the work in the Sandbox in Hubballi on a social entrepreneurship about 12 years ago. Over the 12 years, we have grown into a fairly large organization where we have close to 600 people, and we work in 4 areas: skilling, agriculture, incubating companies, and micro-entrepreneurship. In skilling, India has a lot of people who get degrees but never get a job. So we have a program where we bring students to a residential campus, or we go to the colleges and we train them so that they can get an employment. And I'm very impressed that we can actually go to a taluka place, a village, and a place in a college, and get close to 80% of these students employed in a fairly decent job where they make anywhere from 15,000 to 25,000 rupees a month. We also take some of the skilling to the villages and teach English to 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th grade students. You know, English is not everything, but it's very aspirational in India. When people speak English, they really feel very empowered, very confident. And so I'm very excited that we're right now, last year, we did a pilot in 24 villages, and this year we're extending it out to 80 villages. We also have a pilot running in early childhood education, because training kids when they're young to be curious, to be inspired to explore the world is everything. So that's also another program. In agriculture, we're working with about 120,000 farmers in trying to improve their productivity. You know, how do they get better seeds? How do they use less pesticide? How do they use less fertilizer and grow more food? And to help, so the way we work with this program is that we have one of our person helping 500 farmers in a village, and we have 200 of them. And these 200 people are then educated and supported by an agricultural research impact center that we have centrally. We're hoping that this model can scale and at some point be able to touch thousands of villages in India. We also do farm ponds. You know, water is the biggest multiplier of income for the farmers. So when we dig a hole 100 feet by 100 feet by 12 feet, it irrigates about 5 acres of land and doubles and triples the income of the farmer. We do about 1,000 of them a year. We've done about 4,000 or 5,000 of them. And we're looking at expanding this program so that we can have thousands of more farmers making a lot more money. And then in incubation, there's 1.4 billion people in India. About 300 million of them live in big cities. The 1.1 billion live in semi-urban and rural areas. This incubation that we have, which is a 100,000 square foot aspirational, beautiful building, is really targeted at trying to nurture companies that can help the 1.1 billion. And the micro-entrepreneurs, you know, we have 32 million of them in India, and they're all entrepreneurs who work in leather or textiles or food or handicrafts. And they have a lot of grit. They really want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't have the basic skills. So it's almost like bringing MBA 101 to these people and teaching them the basic purpose of how a business is run. And then also giving them access to the markets, giving them access to the credits, and really again, the purpose being how can we have them employ a lot more people and make a lot more money for themselves. So in all these programs, we need partners. We need people from corporates who can fund us and add to what we already fund and scale these programs, but also lend your expertise. We are looking for partners to come, and this is really has been a very, very, very satisfying and a powerful program to really bring innovation to the social sector, and I hope all of you will join us and lend us a hand. Thank you.